Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Isaac Umbras, and today we are back in Midnight Club 3. Hope everyone's doing well today. We have a lot of stuff to do, some card clubs to win. The big two being, right now, the SUV card club and the chopper card club, as we want to take those on as soon as we can, basically, now that we have unlocked pretty much all three of the areas, and these are pretty much the fastest cars that we will get. So we would definitely need that. That's so close. That's all right. All good. Welcome for Choba GT. You're pretty much right on the money and everything. So good to see you here. Let's see what other body modifications we can do to this. This thing is absolutely, oh gosh, that's with the chop top installed. Okay, damn. Oh, we didn't install, we don't have the I mean, all the other ones are kind of mid. I think. They're too small. We need the big mufflers. The square ones kind of work well with the square design, I think. Welcome Adachi. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's go. Let's head out. And let's go take on the car clubs. Get as much money as we can, because I am attempting to go for 100% race completion. So all the championships, all the car club races, all the regular career mode stuff, all of that. So we got a lot to worry about, but we can do this, I think. I gotta check something real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, that is fine. All right, we have. Oh, we have 10 of the SUV truck races. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because the Escalade is pretty terrible, even by C-class truck standards. So we're gonna have our work cut out for us, but we can do this. There we go. Thread the needle through. There we go. Nice stuff. Good stuff already. We still have 3 of our nitruses left. There we go. We have a unit of aggro as well. So if someone gets alongside us, or if we get a slipstream turbo, we can use that to then shunt them out of the way and do some serious damage to them too. On longer races, that may actually help us out a lot if we can damage out an opponent earlier rather than later. Get them to have to stop and repair their vehicle. That might not be a bad idea. That may not be too bad at all. There we go. Like that. Exactly like that. Just completely shove them out of the way. Do some major damage to the vehicle. Yeah, and we still have plenty of road. So this actually might not be too difficult. I'm gonna regret saying that, I already know. But this may actually be somewhat feasible. We still got plenty of nitrous to go. Our car is minimally damaged. Yeah, I saw that coming. We weren't gonna fit under there even with the chop top. So alright. That got us something. Ooh, we're close. There we go. That's what I need. No! Are you the building? The building literally caught us right there. Oh, that is disappointing. That is genuinely, oh. Okay. That is good to know that the building will get us if we go a little too fast, a little too slow there. So I think full on nitrous blast will be needed for that jump. Hi. Oh, you really want to slow me down, don't you? There we go. Hopefully I did lots of damage to you there, buddy. Alright. We got 1 unit. We are down on pace a little bit. First place is way up there. That's not the shortcut we want. So yeah, okay. Using a slipstream turbo early, saving the nitrous, I think that's the way to go actually. Because we had a better run that way than trying to get a launch from the line when we can get a turn in without bouncing. What did I say earlier? That this is easy and that by saying that I'm gonna regret my decision? Yeah, I'm already regretting saying that. See, but I gotta talk, I gotta have some level of commentary, otherwise it'd be a little bit boring. So it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, I gotta say something. Oh boy. Alright, easy. Alright, they got all bent out of shape there. Skill issue. There we go. Alright, we got a unit of aggro. That's good. Be ready for here. Duck in there. There we go, there we go. Alright, let's keep on finding more and more debris to hit. Yeah, okay. This is a little bit subpar. It's a little bit suboptimal. Road is open here, so we can use a little bit of that to help us. A little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. Alright, that hurt us a bit. That hurt us a lot. Yep, stay out of my way. Don't you dare try to block me. I already know what you're trying to do. Yep, okay. Damn it. That section there, I hit that pillar, the pillar hurt. If I'm within sight of them, I'm okay. We basically gotta stay within sight so that way we can abuse our abilities and everything and carry as much momentum as possible. Okay, weight transfer is working. It just takes a while for being on air. Come on, hi, you gonna really run me off the course? You're like in last place, dude. Don't do that. Thank you, trolley. Bad bounce. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, there we go. Oh, you get what you deserve there, buddy. You get what you deserve. Hope you enjoy that. Hope you enjoy that detour. That's one less I gotta worry about. Oh, yellow, don't you do it, yellow. Yellow did it. Okay. That's fine. There you go, yellow. Have fun there, buddy. Alright, we're going this way. That's fine. So that works as well. That way works too. And that actually may allow us to carry a little bit more speed. Let's save the last 2 nitrous shots for a bit later on. Because there's still a chance they can do a little bit of a mistake. Maybe. Okay. The truck's not exactly bouncing well anytime we catch air. Might be a way to fix that in the vehicle settings. Oh well. It might be just something we have to cope with. Get used to the weight and the chunkiness of the truck. We are in a very low tier C-class car, up against basically the fastest B-class SUVs in the game. So we really have to abuse everything we got. Please don't. Thanks, officer. Alright, come on, let's go. Hi, officer. Please bugger off. That should have allowed us to... We should have been able to use a slipstream turbo there, but the officer decided he didn't want that. So that's okay. That is A-okay. There we go. We can at least shove you into a wall. Alright, come on. I'm gonna need to basically abuse the aggro. Every little bit of little thing that won't slow me down too much. I need to touch that. Give it a little tippy tap. Park benches, anything like that. Things I'm gonna be going past and near anyway. There we go. Alright, that late block actually worked. Alright, good. Aggro's a little bit tougher to use than Roar offensively. But it is feasible. It is feasible. We just gotta be strategic with it. As strategic as you can be anyway. Alright, next one. View from above. Alright, we can do this. We can do this, right, chat? Hopefully we can do this. Alright. Alright, at least it's not all Gumballas this time. We got some Chevy SSRs. A little bit lighter, a little bit more maneuverable. Slower speed though. So, at least not everyone is in the crazy fast Gumballas. There we go. Use any and all walls we can use. Whoops. Alright. Alright, we're within line of sight of them. So as long as we're within line of sight, traffic will still spawn. They may still make mistakes, so I'm not gonna worry too much about using nitrous or anything like that yet, especially because we are gonna be going back onto the highway soon. And I want as much speed as I can. Although that didn't help, so we may need to really push it now. Alright, there's some slight issues there, perhaps. Come on, we can slowly catch back up with them. Yeah, they are struggling a little bit with the highway traffic. There we go. Carry more momentum through there than the other one. This is good. Gotta get closer though. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the SSR. On one hand, it's kind of cool. On the other hand, it is very ugly. Come on, I need something, please. Okay, I guess not. Like a convertible truck sports car thing. Actually pretty cool as an idea. Just very awkwardly placed as well, costing pretty much as much as like a brand new Corvette. Or close to it anyway. Without all, you know, the actual performance of a Corvette. Which does make it a little bit awkward. Oh, you guys. They do have one more nitrous than us as well, so that makes things very tricky. Nope. Don't do that. We basically need to get going as quick as possible, as soon as possible. There we go. Because the acceleration of the Escalade is absolutely terrible. So anything that would like majorly slow you down, you need to avoid. And you basically need to carry as much momentum through every single turn as you can, because it is a hefty vehicle. There we go. Nice and smooth through here. Alright, there's gonna be a car coming up to the right. There we go. Keep on getting more of these. Every little thing that helps us build up more aggro would be great. Because as soon as they get close to us, we are swerving into them with aggro, and we are sending them careening whatever way we can. Especially if it's just before a narrow alleyway. Oh, come on, buddy. Test me. There we go. That put him in a world of hurts. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Okay. We're figuring out how to kind of cheese the aggro. We're basically using it for aggressive blocking and to put our opponents into the wall. And we want to build up as much units of that as possible. Boink. There we go. That's another one there. Hey, we gotta learn to hit what we can hit that won't slow us down. And it's all the little debris. Oh, that was close. Nice. Okay. Oh gosh, the brakes are absolutely... You can hear the brakes as well. They were locking up like crazy there. Oh gosh, this is a nearly fully upgraded Escalade EXT, and it's still... Oh, it is still terrible. Alright. That is good to know. That is very good to know. Yeah, we got the Gambala SUVs, a whole bunch of those. Doesn't seem to be that many. Never mind, there is quite a few here. But we got this, don't worry. Alright, this one is a lot of tight corners. A lot of races through and around the park and the surrounding area. So, on the bright side, the AI struggles with the handling of their SUVs as well. On the downside, we are going to be hurting a little bit with the acceleration and our lack of handling going through some of these turns. So we want to make sure we have a lot of defensive measures ready. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to hit any of y'all anyway. Okay, thanks for... Good use of nitrous for avoiding my aggro there. That's fine. Shame it didn't last. That's not where I wanted to go. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Do not use the nitrous there. There we go. I also got to avoid colliding with our opponents too much. They don't really give us all that much aggro, and it does slow us down quite a bit. Only collide with opponents when you do have aggro, or when you're like sideswiping them potentially. There we go. And that'll also slow the rest of them down too, because I gotta avoid a spun out sideways SUV right ahead of them. So 2 for 1 special. Get as much benefit as we can. Alright, they're gonna be using nitrous here. Alright, brake, brake, brake. Oh, I think I was good at playing this SpongeBob game. I mean, you at least know a lot about SpongeBob now. There we go. Go to the gas station. Why'd I do that? I didn't want to do that. I definitely didn't want to do that. That was a stupid decision. Welcome Bad Attack. Yeah, pickup truck going these speeds is a little bit silly. Oh gosh. Alright, we need to go, and we need to go now. There we go. Oh, it is okay. Fair, fair, fair. Okay, come on. Someone pass me so I can get the slipstream turbo off of you. There we go. Yep, hit as many of these as we can. Sideswipe you as well, since you're already unstable. We got more weight than you. So we should be able to beat you out in terms of collisions. There we go. And we get a, okay, that didn't work out too well. But here it does. Take out as many of them as possible. Nope. Thank you for not holding my slipstream turbo there. There we go. Alright, up to the lead. Try to stay there. Get as much aggro as possible, that way anyone gets even somewhat close to us, we can literally send them packing. Because that is the end goal. Basically, we want to hit him where it hurts, and we want to hurt him as much as we can. And that'll be what we do. That'll be how we win these races, basically, with this absolute chungus of an SUV. It's a cartoon. I mean, it's an arcade racing game. What do you expect? Like, it's like super arcade. Oh gosh. Although it does struggle with the acceleration is pain. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We have the speed. There we go. Good enough. Gotta be a little bit careful here. We got a bunch of turns coming up. Yeah, I can see. I can't see. I do wish for larger vehicles, the slipstream turbo effect, the area behind them was larger. That would make beating these Gambalas a little bit easier, I think. Welcome, Nanya. I hope you're well. Right now we are struggling a little bit with the SUV races. As right now, basically, the SUVs we win are pretty terrible. And we wanna get this done as soon as we can, basically, in order to beat this. That way we can do it before the Class B cars are too upgraded. Oh yeah, no, this is like extra. Yeah, this is like extreme arcadey. Welcome, Knots. Yeah, the class system. I do wish it would at least try to match your class a little bit, instead of literally defaulting to, all right, well you unlock Detroit, time for the fastest vehicles in each class now, and only the fastest vehicles. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We gotta make do with the ups and the downs. Once you do this one though, the chopper one should be easier, as there isn't as much of a difference between the Class B and the Class C choppers. And the Quivito is pretty maneuverable. So, don't have to worry too much about that. The SUV one I think is gonna be the hardest. So that'll be what probably gets the most of our frustration. There we go. Get spun out. Oh, that's one down. It's one further back. Yeah, like this is definitely, I mean, to be fair, trying to race actual SUVs and trucks and everything like this would be very bland, not saying bland, but just very frustrating with the lack of grip and maneuverability. Please kindly bugger off. Okay, that's fine. Use you here. There we go. That's a start, that's a start. There we go. Get back up into the lead. We got one nitrous to spare. Heading to the finish line. Come on, let this one be the one. Let this one be the one. Are you what bounce was that? The SUVs don't exactly work well with jumps or any sort of air time as well as the suspension, even when you try to adjust it, is just way too soft. And so they just bottom out. Alright. Yeah, I see them going there. That's fine. They used up one of the nitruses. They used it pretty well though. So they used it on a straight without too much traffic. Probably one of the better places to use it. Can't handle the turn though. So I would take that lead back. Try to minimize nitrous usage until much later in the race. There we go. Thank you for finally giving that to me. That ain't gonna work for you. Kindly bugger off. You're not gonna wreck me. I'm gonna wreck you. Alright, there we go. Bench, lamppost as well. Whatever debris we can hit. Whatever debris we can swipe off the road. There we go. Alright. Well, that's one of them knocked out at least. Oh good, you can't handle that. You can't handle the turn. There we go. I'll back up to the lead. Got two nitruses left. And only a couple of corners. What is that bounce on that corner there? Like, you're steering left, you're understeering, and you get a little bit of a bounce, and it's like, alright, all of that steering you did, I'm gonna do it all at once. Yeah, true. Plus it is supposedly, you know, late at night and everything. So I imagine there's even less traffic. That bounce on that one turn, though, is just absolute pain. You're trying to carry as much speed as possible, as much momentum as possible to the start-finish line, because that's where the opponents decide, oh, we want to go quick. Come on. Kindly bugger off. Alright, let's do this. Whatever allows us to save as much nitrous as possible for the later stages. As well as whatever allows us to get more of the aggro. There we go, that's about half a unit there. Didn't exactly hit anything on that straight, so let's go get these trees. There we go, that's another one I need. Because I will eventually need these as they are catching us up. There we go, right on a jump too, so you'll be really hurting. Because you have no way to save yourself. Alright, come on, come on. There we go, there's a straight, a solid straight as well. Here we go, to the right, to the right, to the left. Alright, we got one more nitrous left, only a corner. Don't bounce weird. Or do, that's fine, that's why I saved that last nitrous. Oh my gosh, that last corner was just an absolute fun unit. That's alright, we're good. Alright, next up we got a circuit race, so lots of nitrous, probably quick laps. Not ton of decisions, I don't like that per se, that means they'll be taking multiple routes. Which means their speed will be able to beat us. Oh no, okay. This is literally straight lines then. So let's go. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Okay, yeah, there's some slight decisions. Basically, which shortcut here do you want to take? Okay, got it. Don't do that there. Don't do that there. So this straight here, and then yeah, this is the main one basically, and then this left turn are the two main nitrous zones. If it would let me turn. That bounced back on the trolley though. All right, here we go. Get as high speed as possible. There we go. Thankfully, these checkpoints have a fairly large activation zone, so it's not like we're going to be really missing them. Alright, already got some aggro. They're going to be having some fun. Hi, trolley. Don't screw with me, trolley. There we go. Boop. Nitrous. Nitrous. Corner, and then nitrous. And then the second half will be more so the maneuverability sections. There we go. This is how we're doing it. While they're using the nitrous in inopportune times, we have this built just right. Except when we do that. Ignore that. Ignore that, chat. That never happened, chat. That's alright, we got another lap. We got another lap to extend the gap again. Alright. That was something. The nitrous kind of helped us a little bit there. So I will graciously accept that offer. I will graciously accept that gift. They didn't end up face first into a wall. So I will gladly allow them to continue. I say that. They are gonna be. Oh boy. We almost paid for our graciousness there. Oh, okay. Next race. This is what, number 10? This is 10. Split decision. Okay, this one I believe was a fill race, so there's gonna be a lot of turns here. A lot of tight areas. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we do well. I really hope we do well. We should do well. Oh gosh. we go. They can't handle the tight alleyways. There we go. Give you a little bit of a side swipe. Wish we had some aggro. Wish aggro wasn't nearly as difficult to build up as other things. I also wish that we had taken the right direction. We should have taken the right direction. We should have gone down instead of up. Oh, hey! There's some non-Gimbalas. There we go. Everyone's struggling on that jump there. Alright, we're going down. And we're immediately cutting to the right here. Take the shortest route possible. Hit some more debris along the way. Get as much aggro as we can. I ain't risking clipping into the wall though, so I'm not touching those. Okay, we're good. Let's use the nitrous here. Very open area. There we go. Good. We're pretty much out of vehicle's top speed. A little bit of airtime here. Over the wall. Minimize vehicle loading is activated. Oh, okay. I didn't need to do that. That was silly of me. That's alright. It saves us going around a blind turn. We still got one left. Okay, nice. That one wasn't too bad actually.
Look at that. Now this guy's got style.
Alright, any more? Okay, so now we're going to Detroit for the last 5. Oh boy, the Detroit one's gonna be a little bit tougher, I think. So, we got this, chat. And hey, it ends us right at the loading dock, the shipping bay. So let's go to Detroit. Can't have shit in Detroit. Where we do the last 5 races of the SUVs car club race. Well, hopefully the prize vehicle we get is at least a little bit better than the Escalade. It is. It's a bit lighter, a little bit shorter wheelbase, better, more maneuverable, considerably more powerful. So we at least got something going for us there, even if it's still not a B class. I don't think you win a B class SUV anywhere in this game, so that is a little bit pain. Because the Tokyo Challenge SUV race is also going to be tough, but we can make it work. You can make that work, because usually the Tokyo races aren't nearly as hard as the American races. You usually are able to better control your vehicle and stuff there. Right. Hi, all the Gimbalas. Alright, I do see a straight. Alright, hi, thank you. Thank you kindly for letting me spin you out. On the bright side, fewer opponents, so what we do affect the one with will affect a higher percentage of the field, which would be good. And hey, when one of them eats traffic like that, means we do get a little bit of an advantage there. Alright, boop. Yep, alright, they hit a traffic. We got some straight lines. This will get us right up there with our buddy. Oh, I thought we were gonna hit them. That's alright. That is A-okay. There we go. Find wall. Touch wall. Have fun there, buddy. And there we go, there's the finish. Alright, this one wasn't too bad, actually. Alright, 4 to go. Let's do it. 4 to go. And then we can tackle the chopper car club races. Alright, let's do this. I like how this one has the vehicle we're using as well as the prize car. Oh, a Hummer! Okay, well they got one vehicle that's at least in the same class as ours. Yay! They didn't just fill the entire race with Gumballas. That's good. That is very good. Thank you, game, for not filling it with just Gumballas. You gave us a Hummer to race against as well. That makes me very happy. Oh, okay, they had some big issues. That makes me even happier. I like that. Bye-bye. Thank you for allowing me to absolutely sideswipe you there with aggro. I'm sure that the impromptu bodywork by Isaac is, it'll sell for a high dollar, don't you worry. We did some impromptu customization for your ride, because the Gumballa doesn't have any customization regularly. So I hope you're enjoying that. It is now a one-of-a-kind. Phone feels like a hot pocket because of the game. Oh jeez. Better maybe give it a little bit of a rest then to avoid damaging any electronics and anything like that if it's too hot. There we go. Oh, that was smooth actually. We plowed through a lot of opponents. Plowed through a lot of traffic as well. I will gladly take that. Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Bus. Go screw yourself. Oh, we got to do a full-on T-bone there. It's like playing a Wreckfest. We're not playing Midnight Club, we are playing Demolition Derby. Alright, let's go. Not too much further. Whole lot of straights there, so we gotta watch out for them using nitrous at inopportune times. Yeah. Hi, officer. Kindly bugger off. Get the other ones. Their vehicles are much more expensive and worth more in the impound lots. Jimmy, welcome. Oh, I've played Underground 1 and 2 a while ago on stream. A couple years ago now, actually. That was some of the earlier games I had played. But yeah, if you go to the whatchamacallit. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we had played Underground 1 and Underground 2 on stream a couple years ago now, actually. 1 or 2 years now. It's been a little while. But yeah, so you go to the playlist and everything, you can see the playthroughs of all the different Need for Speed games, all the different Midnight Club games, all of that stuff that I have played. There's some fun stuff in there too. Ooh, Mercedes. It's like, alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for you. We're gonna not have every single vehicle be a what the f... Really? Super cop there. Coming in with the absolutely ridiculous top speed. Like, okay, hi, super cop. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. But maybe, depending on what kind of challenge runs I'm feeling like doing, I might do a challenge run after we do the challenge run of Minute Club 3. The no buy car challenge. I'm not too sure what kind of stuff I could do with either Underground 1 or Underground 2. It's now without like extensive mods. So I know there is what's it called? The Nuzlocke mod for Underground Run. That could be an interesting one. I have to see if I can't get that one working. Are you fucking kidding me, officer? There we go. Like, damn, does the cop have aggro? Dude literally just stopped us in our tracks. There we go. That gets us at least in the unit of aggro so we can use that defensively. Or offensively. We're good. I might say that for that annoying cop. Unironically, I may just do that. Given how frustrating they've been. Come on, buddy, where are you? I know you're here. But where? There you are! Screw you! I was ready for you this time. I was gonna check that out. I started the AA Spectrum 1.2 mod for GT2 recently. I'm going through vanilla Gran Turismo 3 right now. I'm playing more of the vanilla games. That is what I've been enjoying. All right, that's fine. We don't need to hit them. I was hoping to hit them, but that didn't happen. All right, after this, I think only one more race. Oh, there we go. We were ready for that cop that second time, though. Or that third time. And they got us a couple of times. Not that last time. They got absolutely yeeted. They got sent to the next dimension. Oh, two more races. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, now I get that. I mean, watching it be fun too, because you just see how other people approach the different problems and everything within a game and everything like that. You get to see how people kind of, you know, how they play. So it can be pretty cool. It might be worth trying to back up the saves then. I mean, hey, it's just, you know, the licenses themselves. Bronze isn't super difficult to get, so, you know, if you just want to, you know, complete and then be done with it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go around wide. Yeah, that's gonna hurt us a bit. That's okay. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Ooh, okay, so we can use another nitrous that lap without having to worry about too much. I'm gonna use that here since we do have a large straight where we can maximize our top speed. We're gonna be careful though because it does end in a very sharp and a very abrupt turn. Alright, I'm not seeing any officers, so we should be good for that on that front. And I know most of the shortcuts and everything for this one. I always try to do the goals. Oh gosh. Yeah, if that's the case, I imagine that's a lot more frustrating because GT2 is quite difficult to gold. Just in case. Alright, good. They didn't hit us. We were ready if they did, though. We were absolutely ready if they did. that one wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
One more to go.
I'm
We're getting the hang of the SUVs. Come on, give us another circuit race. The circuit races seem to be easier than the ordered races. All right, Hockey Town. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this one we got nothing but the Gambalas. Alright, first nitrous. Great start. Hey, at least we got an aggro right off the bat. So we can use that to absolutely shove our opponents away from us. Get some traffic out of the way too. Oh. Come on. I know you're gonna make a mistake soon, buddy. I'm waiting for that, and I'm gonna capitalize on that as well. Any slight death of momentum for you is gonna be death fully. Oh, you don't want to do that. Okay, maybe he did want to do that. He baited me. He jebaited me. He jebaited me. GG there. I thought we could carry a little bit more speed through that corner. Not necessarily the case. Not necessarily the case. That's okay. That is fine. Come on, let's get more of these. Got a lot of debris here. Let's use that. You have a great rest of the night, alright? Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate it. Whoop. Okay. Hi. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, now we can use the nitrous. Yeah, he's using his as well. It didn't go too well for him as well. What do you think about Project Cars? I liked Project Cars 1 and 2. 3 was basically Need for Speed Shift, but like without any character. 1 and 2 were pretty alright though. Pretty solid simcade games. I enjoy playing those with the wheel and pedals and everything. I didn't get the chance to try them with controller, so I'm not sure how they feel on controller. But on wheel and pedals, it feels pretty solid. So I've heard on controller it's not too bad either. Though some of the more powerful vehicles are a little bit tougher. Alright, here we go. Carry some speed through here. Good stuff. Boink. Alright, straight line now to the finish. Final SUV race, at least for a while. There we go. Nice.
Alright, you done schooled them fools.
There we go. And we got the AMG Mercedes as well. Good stuff. Gotta skip the copyright song though. Gotta skip the copyright song because YouTube will be on my ass like that. We're gonna see this PCSX2 support USB type steering wheels. I don't know actually. I think so. But I've not actually tried that. But potentially. I mean, if the steering wheel has like X input capabilities, then I believe the nightly version of PCSX2 supports X input. And therefore could work. I think it is possible, but you may need to run like special plugins or something like that, you know. I'm sure there's guides out there because I've seen people playing Gran Turismo 4 with a modern wheel and everything. So it may be possible. Okay, there we go. This is fully upgraded. Very nice. All right. Probably isn't too many of the chopper races. I think just Detroit. I'm pretty sure just Detroit is all we got for the chopper races.
Now you think you're in the game, huh?
So this will be fun getting used to the chopper again. I think we did all the Atlanta ones. And I think we did all the San Diego ones. I'm like 90% sure we did all the San Diego ones. Yeah, if they play GT4 with the wheel, then I'm 90% sure like you can run a USB wheel on PCSX too. You just gotta there may need to be like a special plugin or whatever for PC. And you may or may not have force feedback. Ooh, hello lady. I like how the cop's just watching us go down like, alright. Bye-bye! There we go. Our poor guy has got to be feeling cold. But that's alright. Right. It's a bike, it's a bike, it's a bike. Gotta watch out for debris because that'll actually derail us. Yeah, like I've seen other people like even on Reddit and stuff like that do it, so it's gotta be possible. It just depends on how you set it up and everything, I think. Oh boy, okay. Understeer is real. Alright. Hopefully you get some rest, Jibby. And again, thanks for stopping by the stream. Alright, that got him a little bit. Oh, I was hoping that was karma. That was definitely karma. We tried to swerve the minivan into one of our opponents, and instead we got a face full of minivan. Yeah, go ahead, use your nitrous here. You're gonna be wasting it. Nope. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Roar was not the smart decision there. Roar was absolutely not the smart decision there. Come on, thread the needle. That's the downside of the choppers, is Roar is considerably less effective with these than with the muscle cars. Yeah, that's a scripted event for the start of this race. Is the snowplow gets absolutely smashed by the snowplow. Did I say the snowplow gets smashed by the snowplow? The cop car gets smashed by the snowplow. Hi, I hear you, buddy. Here we go. I guess you released a little bit bent out of shape. I'll take whatever help I can get. Thankfully, only 2 chopper races, and then we are back in the game for the regular stuff. Where we get to go back to our Kawasaki Ninja. Nope. Thank you, Understeer. Thankfully, they took the wrong way as well. So that is good. That helps us. That helps us immensely. That helps us considerably less. Oh, good. I'm glad I recognized that bike. That's the bike that hates curbs. So it'll literally bounce over pretty much even the slightest of curbs. And when you do that, right when it goes over a curb, it does actually affect it quite a bit. In a sec. One more straight, alright, officer? Never mind, I'm not pulling over now. There we go.
What I tell you, Wesley, it's nothing to be scared of.
Alright, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Infinity, and then 1 more after that. And Infinity's the circuit races, which are usually a little bit easier than the ordered races because you get a lot more nitrous. And it's usually running more simplistic turns and everything. I say that. This is gonna cross over itself a lot, isn't it? Fun. Oh! Alright. We got saved by the grace of God there, I think. There we go. Gotta be a little bit careful. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's keep it going. Yep, all the way down to the right. There we go, a little bit of a slide. Alright, we got some airtime coming. Let's go. Yep. Kind of figured that wasn't going to end up well. That's alright. We're good, we're good, we're good. Got plenty of straights. And we got another lap coming after this, so this is good. I know where to best use my nitrous now. Got plenty of roar ready to go if traffic gets a bit too heavy. Oh, I do love the way the choppers sound in this game, though. Like the off-throttle burbling and everything they have. Like some cars don't sound that great when upgraded, but the choppers, oh yeah, they sound absolutely scrumptious. Wait, we still need the tuners. Oh shit, we still got the tuner races. Oh, that's gonna be. That's not gonna be fun. Or B-class race does give us a tuner in Tokyo Challenge. So I think we'll be all right. We don't gotta worry about our SRT4. Basically, we got luxury vehicles, exotics, and tuners left as the big 3. And those, the exotics will get the CN. The luxury vehicles, we got the SL65 AMG that'll come up soon in a tournament near the end of the game. And the tuners, one of the B-class tourneys, will give us I believe the Dub Edition Dodge Charger ST8, which will be classified, if memory serves me correctly, as a B-class tuner. I'm pretty sure. Which should be good, because now we can use it to win the Skyline, and the Skyline is good for the Asakusa tournament. Because the Skyline can, you know, the Skyline may be C-class, but the Skyline can compete with the ridiculously fast cars that the Asakusa tournament throws at us. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to start the nitrous too soon, because we get a lot of turns at the start. It basically spirals outward. There we go. Oh, this was a sketchy place to do the nitrous on. That's all right. Yeah. I see you. Thank you for letting me avoid that van. Aww. Alright, someone clip that. That was actually kind of funny. We wrecked someone. We immediately laugh at their pain. And then... Damn van. And then immediately afterwards, we just decide... Well, no, we're not supposed to decide. We mess up ourselves. We understeer into a wall. I'll take that. That hurt one of them at least. We got another one of the fat tire bikes here that absolutely hates curbs. So, when it goes over a curb, we should be alright. There we go. One thing I do like with the choppers, though, is how much you can actually build up the roar without much issue. Like, you think, oh, it's a chopper, they don't really drift. But it, like, takes pretty much any slip angle in the rear wheel as drift. And so you get massive amounts of roar because they get all kinds of rear slip. Okay, come on. Alright, that is a chubby cycle. Anything that'll kill his momentum a little bit, I'll take. Oh, her momentum.
Not bad, is it?
Oh, there we go. And now we got a a B-class chopper. And a damn good one at that, too. So that is good. Oh, that is very good. I like how Detroit has a stock Escalade just sitting there. Like, no customization, just Escalade. Right, let's go to the garage. Let's swap back to our sport bike. And now let's tackle the main story, the main racers. That actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I could have sworn that the SUV races would have taken us a lot longer, but once we got past the first few tough races in the in San Diego, the rest weren't too bad actually. So I will happily take that. I will happily take that. Oh, the agility of this sport bike now. Yes. Alright, Roy. Where you going, boy? Yeah, I don't think your Viper can handle a Kawasaki Ninja. But we will see. This thing is a literal hyper bike. Top speed of around 186 miles an hour, almost 190. Very rapid, like 2.7 seconds 0 to 60. Absolutely ridiculous. All these Vipers, they're gonna be beat by an inline 4-cylinder engine. Yeah, good luck, buddy. What the? Alright, buddy, you were going the wrong way there. Okay. Alright, good, 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 good. Get back up to speed, get back up to speed. Thread the needle. This is the other reason the bikes are great. It's just how much you can avoid traffic with them. They take up a smaller space. Oh boy. Go. There we go. Yes. The A-class bike, even when stock is just so much faster than most of the things the game's throwing at us right now. And the agility, the speed of it is just, oh, absolutely gorgeous. It's midnight, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're excited for the update that's coming for Gran Turismo 7. I know you were talking about the C5 Corvette. Really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some fun stuff as well. Although a little bit disappointing that they don't. Like, it'd be cool to have a Corvette one make race like they had in Gran Turismo 4. Like, we have pretty much one of every generation of vets, so, you know, allow us to celebrate them with, you know, an actual Corvette race.
Now this guy has got style. Man, his flavor is something.
Yeah, the C5 is just really nice looking. Absolutely love the look of it as well. C5, C3 and C2 is also really cool. Yeah, vet. Like, come on, they have so much content that they can do. Like, they have like what, 4 or 5 different vans in a game, but like they haven't done like a van race. Like, they can even combine it with the SUV and have it like a multi-purpose car race, where they have, like, you know, the Toyota Hiaces, the Toyota ambulances, what was it, the Sienna, I think? The CRV that's coming, the Mazda SUV, and the Toyota CUV as well. Like, that would honestly be kind of a cool thing there. I know Sunday Cup kind of already does that, but like have a higher level race dedicated specifically to those types of vehicles, where they have been tuned a little bit and everything, versus just the stock vehicles, would be pretty cool, I think. So need a PS2 to play GT3 and GT4. Yeah, might be worth seeing if there's a retro game store somewhere close to you. I mean, you live next in a fairly metropolitan area, so I'd be genuinely surprised if there wasn't. I'd be genuinely surprised if there wasn't a retro game store somewhat close by to you, at least within like a 30 to 40 minute drive. Might be worth checking out there and seeing if they have any refurbished consoles. That way you know it's been like thoroughly cleaned, inspected, and everything is going to be in good condition and all that stuff. Plus also supporting, you know, local smaller businesses and all that stuff as well. Which is, you know, at least near and dear to my heart. May not be for everyone's heart, but at least near and dear to my heart. That's why I like, there's a console computer repair store close by me that I like sending my older stuff to for things like cleanings and repairs and all that stuff. Things like my old Game Boy and Nintendo DS and everything. They do good work. And a couple of game exchanges. Okay, yeah. That would be pretty good then. Whoop. Whoopin' Gangnam Style. Are we about to lap someone? We may legitimately be about to lap someone. I've never actually seen that happen in Midnight Club. Although now the rubber band AI is going absolutely crazy. Not crazy enough though. We are legitimately lapping someone. We have legitimately lapped someone in a Midnight Club 3 circuit race. And look at this with the rubber band AI. You get to see how much it actually rubber bands. We are literally going flat out in one of the fastest bikes in the game. They're on a Ducati Monster. Okay, granted, we did wreck there. But, like, they were keeping pace with us and catching us back up. Like, that's kind of impressive. Alright, come on. Nice and easy through here. Relay to victory! Nice!
Hey man, you wanna get some value put into that thing?
Ooh, new car rims? Okay. Is that it? No upgrades? That's fine then. That's fine. Don't need upgrades. Who needs upgrades? Who needs upgrades? I need upgrades. I want to get this thing leveled up as much as possible. Because the Kawasaki Ninja... I never really got a chance to use it that much in the Minute Club games previously. So being able to ride it now is actually really, really fun. Alright, let's go raise another biker. Cousin-in-law also has a PS... Ooh, okay. Are they looking to sell it? Because it might be worth at least kind of like reimbursing them or what have you. I gotta follow Spider.
I'm sure you want one of them for yourself.
Nah, okay. I mean, it might be worth. Might be worth. Oh, you. Okay, that's fine. We'll not race Spider then. We'll race Leo. We will race Leo.
Oh man, here comes Leo. This guy's practically a legend around here. He rolls in a classic 81 Z28. Don't see too many of those looking as good.
Yes! There we go. Nice and smooth. Alright, he's all the way across town now. Look at the games and other stuff myself. Yeah. Unless they have games they're willing to part with as well. Because like if they're selling you the console, might be worth seeing if you can't get like a bulk deal with them then. Because like, you know, if it's the games are kind of useless without the console. Plus they might have some pretty cool and obscure stuff. Aw, that Camaro looks so good. IROC as well. Like the IROC Z Camaros. I see. Funny. There we go. Less smooth than I wanted, but that's okay. Alright, we're doing good. The choppers do have some pace. But we got the maneuverability. And we got more cylinders. And we got the double overhead cams. And we got the lighter weight frame that's made out of aluminum instead of steel. Come with me on the Disney trip asking that. Yeah, for sure. Might be worth it.
Well done.
Ooh, Class 3 performance tires. Or level 3 performance tires for Class C vehicles. I don't think we'll be really using... Well, that's not true. That'll be useful for the Mercedes G55. That'll be useful for the Mercedes G55 for when we go to the Tokyo Challenge. So yeah, okay, that'll work actually. That'll work quite well. person recently still has it. He knows it's been had it in shit for a while. Okay. Hmm. Very nice then. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's smash through here. Here we go. This is the good stuff. Carry as much speed as we can. Big air time. Okay, that's not gonna be good. Oh, that bounce. Oh, that's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt us so much. We basically saved it though. But that was tricky. That was tricky. Oh, that's gonna hurt us. We should have gone around the other way. I wonder how much good component cables with PS2 are. I got mine for around $20. Granted, mine are a little bit older. I got mine in like 2014, and I got it for around like $20. A good high quality set. So you're probably looking for, you probably are looking around $20 as well, depending on the length you want for them. Maybe 30 if the prices really have gone up that much, but cabling prices have stayed pretty stagnant, so don't gotta worry about that too much, I think. Actually, I think cabling prices have gone down a little bit. We need another dongle too. Yeah. I know they make PS2 to HDMI ports, but that doesn't work well with a lot of games. The games kind of end up very jaggedy and like they don't have that smoothing. Oh, thank you for having no hitbox above you there, building. I am eternally grateful for that. Why am I going all the way this way? There we go. Another spare for 3 of the ports. Nice.
Wow, you took that one quick. Nice going.
I wouldn't say that was quick. That we should have gotten that on our first try, but thank you, I guess, bro. Ooh, I got a Ducati monster as well, a naked bike. Couple Ducati monsters, so more B-class motorcycles. It feels weird having to shoe any other foot, being in the A-class bike, when everyone else is in B-class vehicles. We kind of sequence broke a little bit there. But that actually makes the end game considerably easier rather than harder. So you know what? I will gladly take that. Oh boy. Okay. Get it turned in. Thank you, Zone. I appreciate that. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Alright. Easy on the brakes. Get that it rotated through the corners. Keep it planted, keep it on the ground. Try not to scrape it up against the walls too much. I am really enjoying the bikes. I'm not usually a big fan of the bikes in the game, but I'm slowly coming to terms with them, and I'm slowly starting to actually really like them. I might use bikes more in future playthroughs because I've actually been kind of enjoying it. There we go. Leo's down. New vinyls. No upgrades yet, though. No upgrades yet. Alright, next up, Spider. B-class hot match. I think he's in the hot match Scully. I have to double check. He's in one of the B-class hot match bikes.
Hey, pimp, Dub is running another one.
Ooh, there is also the San Diego Dub tournament, too. Let's get Spider first.
Man, this guy has some serious connections to be driving around in one of those. Up until now, I only seen him at car shows. Where the hell did he get that?
Alright, let's follow Spider. Alright, bike racing. Bike racing, let's go. He's got some serious acceleration on that thing, that's for sure. We'll keep pace. Nice. Very nice. Alright, Spider, then the Dub tournament. Then maybe yeah, then the luxury rollers car club. Oh shoot, okay, now we got A-class cars. We got the Gambala 996 Porsches. That is okay. We don't need to worry about that too much. Alright. There we go. All the speed is real. Oh boy, okay. Keep it under control. Keep it under control. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, that's lap 1 down. Those Gambalas are quick on a straight though. We don't have nearly enough corners to really make up the difference. But we're trying. Going around 240 miles an hour there. That's McLaren F1 speeds. Ooh. The benefit of the sport bike though, we can weave through traffic like nobody's business. And we just have oodles of grip. In real life though, bikes actually have considerably less grip than cars due to the fact that they have a lower contact patch on the ground, a much smaller contact patch. And they don't benefit nearly as much from downforce compared to cars. Which is why at certain stages, MotoGP bikes are slower on certain tracks than things like your open wheelers or even your like GT3 class cars. They got crazy top speeds down the straights and acceleration, but they gotta slow down. They gotta hit the brakes a lot earlier. They gotta go a lot slower in a lot of the corners. They able to run a lot closer though because they don't produce that much dirty air. So they got that going for them. All right, another circuit race. Let's do this. Oh. There we go. Boop. Alright, let's do this. Full send. Nice. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. Back to the left. Carry as much as we can through the corners. Yeah. Plus also they got less area on the bike so they can put a lot of the aero devices on too, so they'll naturally produce less downforce than like an open wheeler or a GT or a prototype car. Like yeah, they do have the little front and rear winglets and everything, but they produce considerably less downforce than a lot of other racing cars. But they got some. And they still produce some great racing too. I always like watching their races and everything, seeing how active the riders are on the bikes as well. how close nose to tail they gotta run in certain sections of the track. Just seeing them flow through the rolling corners and everything. This is really cool. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, like pound per pound, like they produce some solid amount of downforce. You know, they're spending massive amounts on like R&D and all of that stuff. But yeah, it's still not quite as much as like most other high-level motorsports. But it's a trade-off though. Yeah, slower cornering speed, but closer racing and everything like that, which I quite like. So, I like it. Though it is weird seeing bikes that look considerably less like bikes you could get on a showroom compared to the earlier days of MotoGP, where the bikes look kind of closer to their production and homologation counterparts. That's what, honestly, I actually kind of prefer Moto America a little bit, even if they're not racing on nearly as glamorous a tracks, or like British Superbike and all that stuff. Though I do love the glitz and glamour and the engineering battles of MotoGP too. You get the highs and lows of each type of series, which is why I like watching the variety. Yeah, the ground effect stuff, 'cause that produces considerably less dirty air than overbody aero. Oh my gosh, this thing is twitchy though. Easy, get it on the ground. Holy moly. I just want them to update the chassis a little bit. Like the DW12 is definitely showing its age now. And it's kind of reaching the limits of what you can do with it.
Not bad, man. Not bad at all.
So it'd be cool to see the what new chassis they go with. Ooh, re-entry. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, with F1, it's a different niche than IndyCar per se. You know, it's with IndyCar, outside of the suspension systems, you're not really getting the engineering battles like you are in F1. It's more about, you know, the driver skill and, you know, budgetary constraints and everything like that, keeping it close and equal. F1, you have some years of dominance, some years of close racing. That's what makes the close years really, really fun. Because not every year is going to be like 2010, 2012, 2016, or, you know, 2021. Where you have these crazy driver rivalries where it goes down to like the last couple races in a championship. So it makes those events even more special. At least in my opinion. I might have a different opinion on it than other people anyway. Oh boy, there we go.
Hey man, you want to get some value put into that thing?
Yeah, new chopper rims, spider. All right, and hey, we end right at the We're right at the shipping areas, so we can go back to San Diego. Yeah, I heard about that. Makes it, hopefully other manufacturers are able to produce some good chassis as well, because in a lot of series, it's kind of an Orca 07 one make race. I'd like to see good variety in my LMP2 class where they're all pretty close as customer cars. But you know, it'd be great to have more like kind of variety in the chassis shapes.
Another original rider looking for her 15 minutes. Do all you can do to deny her of that, Holmes.
Like, don't get me wrong, the Auric 07 is an absolutely gorgeous LMP2, and honestly is probably one of the most, probably the best looking. The Delara is not bad. The Ligier is pretty cool as well. But the Aurica looks just, it looks good. Alright, I got some Celine S7s. And is that, oh, that's an Aprilia factory. I mean, to be fair, right now there's a lot of technically potential LMP2s. But like, everyone just defaults to the Auric 07 just because that one was the one that has the most like support and everything like that. I'd rather have a smaller number of manufacturers with everyone using a good variety of manufacturers versus like, yeah, there's a bunch of manufacturers, but everyone kind of just gravitates towards one. Because like, you don't really see the Ligier used that much. You don't really see the Delara used that much. It's pretty much like in IMSA, in European Le Mans series, it's pretty much an Auric 1 make series. I think an Asian Le Mans series is pretty close to that as well, though you do get some Ligiers there too. Yeah, it's a better chassis and they get some of the best support as well. But I like to see it where like you get like 3 or 4 chassis manufacturers and they're all like about equal. As opposed to just one dominant chassis. Like, yeah, there's a bunch, but yeah. The Multimatics, you got the Auricas there, you got the Delaras. What else? What else? I don't think you got any Ligiers in GTP. Ow. Oh, I should have gone to the right there. Thank you for not totaling my bike. Looks way too clean and intact. I mean, to be fair, this was 05. 05? 04 Detroit? So, you know. They had... It was different back then. It wasn't... I mean, it was still kind of rough around the edges, but it wasn't terrible. And they still kind of showcase like the grime and everything like that. The urban decay. Like it's definitely the roughest of the 3 cities. Like San Diego is definitely the cleanest, with it being kind of a tourist destination. Atlanta's got some nice spots with some gritty areas and seedy sections, and Detroit is pretty rough in most areas except for like the downtown section. You are going to Detroit. I was when my phone gets hot, it's because of the ads. Ah, gotta love loading all the advertisements. We can't have anything in Detroit. Oh, keep it under control, please. There we go. Okay, good. My word. There we go. Ow. Alright, that was painful actually. Probably shouldn't have tried to do that. But I would take it anyway. I would take that L. Alright, there we go. I see here. Then cut through the glass there. Don't worry about any of the glass shards absolutely slicing us open. It is Friday in California. Wheelie! Get it in on a wheelie. There we go. Alright, next tournament. Oh, next tournament. Next race. The final race. Today is Friday in California. I like how some people would just repost that every Friday. And we go, sport bike acceleration. Gotta beat those Celines. Exactly. Alright, come on. Easy. Through the corners. Let's use the agility of the bike to its fullest potential. This isn't its fullest potential. Actually, that worked pretty well. Was it actually American? Oh, it's been a while since I've seen it. I gotta watch it again. Oh, okay, very twitchy. Very twitchy bike. There we go. Keep it smooth through all the corners. Absolutely loving the agility though. Like sport bikes. Never used to like them playing the game because they used to always fall off, but now, oh yeah. Knowing when to use zone, knowing how to maximize your speed through the corners. All that fun stuff. Black Ranger is American and speaks fluent English at times. Oh! Okay. Interesting. And here we go. Give me the money. And give me the Benz. Yes, the dubbed out Mercedes. Oh yeah. Alright, car club races. Let's go. Atlanta, Detroit. We got this. Given the fact that this is pretty much the fastest of the sport sedans. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And it's already fully upgraded, so don't need to worry about parts. Just gotta get some nitrous in it. There we go. Alrighty. I know, it'd have been cool to see the ME412 make production, even if it was sort of like a Mercedes. But it is what it is. Ooh. Let's go with the metallic paints. I do like it in that deep. Ooh. Looks good in a light blue too. I'd like it in that deep blue. That being said, right around there. Yeah, Pagani got real lucky with that. Actually, let's go with a more kind of a red, maroon. Yeah, that actually looks really good. That looks good on it, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna keep it like that. Alright, Atlanta first. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with the Sienna as well. Like, the Sienna could have been a really cool one. And just didn't. Ford was the lucky one of the big three, being able to turn their concepts, the supercar, into reality. The other two, considerably less lucky. But that's what makes the GT all the cooler though, is the fact that it was able to be minimally changed from the concept as well, and was able to enter production. That is pretty cool. Which one GT concept in my? I mean, it was close. Okay, yeah, the GT90, but I mean, there was multiple previous GT concepts as well, because you had the GT70 in the 70s that was supposed to be like the answer to the Lancia straight toes that just never came to fruition. Like, you had a couple of them that didn't really reach production. But the heritage version, you know, the early 2000s Ford GT. Fair. Yeah, it didn't do too well. I did like the look of the car though. I do like the look of the GT70 though. Like that part is pretty cool. But yeah, it's racing record. Left a bit to be desired. But the GT70 would be a cool Hot Wheels car, especially like a red line car with the classic kind of Hot Wheels style red line rims. Oh, that would actually look really cool, really badass. Oh shoot! Oh, throw the needle. I don't want to go airborne. Going airborne in this game is always a risk. Yeah. I mean, look at the Nissan Sport concept. Like, that actually seemed like a pretty cool hot hatch developing. But instead we got the Nissan Versa. Like, bruh. Like, that is absolute pain. I mean, there's so many concept cars that would have been pretty cool that just never saw the light of day outside of being concepts. Like, could you imagine like the Ford EX actually being released? That'd be a cool vehicle. E60. Oh, my personal favorite of the Ford concepts is the Indigo, an open wheel street car predating things like the Aerial Atom or the KTM Crossbow, with a V12 engine is all like, yes. That would have been so cool, but again, it never reached production. Supposed to succeed the GT40 in top level critical racing. Yeah, bit of a shame it never. You know, again, what could have been. Same thing with the Jaguar XJ13 as well. Like, that thing was absolutely beautiful, and just, to my knowledge, never erased. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a good balance of downforce, otherwise you're gonna over-rotate into turns and hit the wall ass first. You gotta have a good front and rear downforce. If you have too much one way or the other, you will absolutely ruin a car. I mean, that wasn't fully like known back then, like it is now. So yeah, the Cosworth DFV, that thing was a great engine. That had a surprisingly long life in F1 as well, being used up even until the 80s. Like, that was ridiculous, just how long the DFV actually lasted in F1 as a contender engine. Like, that is pretty impressive. It's pretty much going to be, especially with things like regulation changes and updates and all that stuff, it will pretty much forever be the most successful engine in F1.
All right, don't be getting no big head
It's like Richard Petty with NASCAR wins. Like, the way things are run now, it's almost impossible to get that many wins and have that long of a life in as an engine in a series. 0.27, that's not bad. That's pretty good. All right, let's do this. Yeah, it had a lot of different variants. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Thankfully, they messed up too. I will take that. That didn't go too well. I'll still take it though. Full send. Yeah, it was basically the slightly detuned DFV. No! Okay. I didn't mean to necessarily do that, but I will take it. Okay. We're actually going through this quite quickly. We'll probably be able to get the luxury car. I forget what the reward car is for the luxury rollers. Hang on a sec. How do we want to do this? Oop. Oh, right. So, cut through the park, keep it straight, cut through the, there. Lots of parks. Got it. That's what we wanna do. Basically, there's gonna be a lot of off-roading in these luxury sedans. But yeah, the DFV is, and its variants are just super cool. Okay, now which way do we want to go? Down, cut, left, cut through there. Got it. Alright, see if I still remember how Atlanta works. Yeah, we still remember how Atlanta works. We're good. We are good, chat. Alright, now this one. How do we want to handle this one? This one, we want to go. Right, cut, up, right. Got it. We need DFR, the last and most powerful version. Yeah, like early on, I was still super successful with the Lotuses and everything. Like, it was just a good engine. Good on fuel, reliable, lightweight, made good enough power. Oh shoot! Now what do we want to do? Right. Thankfully, this doesn't total the car. I will gladly appreciate that. And now let's cut through here. And then we will basically continue this all the way to the alley. Cut through the alley, nitrous, and then to finish. There we go. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. And at the Mega Kitty.
Wow, you took that one quick. Nice going.
There we go. Alright, 5 more races to go. means it's gonna be either 4 or 3 in Detroit. Oh, the turbo area of IndyCar is always so nice. Those cars look super cool with the kind, especially the front like aero disc wheels. Always looks super cool. It's hard to watch the races nowadays, so there isn't nearly as many on like the YouTube and everything. And the production quality was kind of mid. But my gosh, those cars are gorgeous. Like you see pictures of them and everything, and they were just, oh, so nice. Alright, carry the momentum, we're good, we're good, we're good. Save that last nitrous for an emergency. Six 81 consecutive races. Jeez. Alright. That's domination. Alright, onto the brakes. Get it rotated in. Land it. Okay. Good, that worked. Cut left. Back to the right. There we go, there we go. Alright, got one more loop, it looks like. Yeah, if like most of the teams are running it, then it's kind of becomes, I don't want to say almost a spec engine, but like the engine to use. Because you get more data, you get more support for the engine because more people are using it, and then, you know, Ford makes more money, so they're able to develop it further. Ford and Cosworth, anyway. Which then kind of creates the positive feedback loop. It was like Mercedes engines for the longest time in F1. Everyone wanted to get their hands on the Mercedes engines.
You must be rolling in paper, man.
Yeah, we do be rolling in paper, but that's alright. We don't need to spend much of it right now. We'll be putting that into our retirement account. Alright, oh and hey, we're close to the movers as well. That's good, that is very good. Yeah, plus it had that lower end torque as well, which was really nice. And since the push rods had the lower center of gravity, the handling was pretty good too. Yeah, the Turbo Buicks. Those ones, I don't remember those ones being that reliable though. Like I remember them making lots of power. And being cheap, but I don't remember them actually winning that many races to my knowledge. Really? Peaky pushrod engines, okay. Only Mercedes, I guess. Ooh. Alright. 4 to go. Let's do this. Yeah, we got all the SL55s. Let's see what we can do with this. Starting off with the valet sign. They put the valets, they're probably looking at all the luxury vehicles like, damn, I wish we could drive those. Ah, okay. So they would make more power. So basically, they what they lacked in valves, they made up for with turbo pressure. I see. Ooh, okay. Throw the needle through here. There we go. Got a long straightaway. Get back up to speed. There we go. we go. To the left. Nice. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We are very good. Watch out for the explosive things. Explosive things are deadly. Way to go, Captain Obvious. Explosive things are deadly. Way to really provide insightful commentary there, Isaac. So things like, you know, the Indy 500, you know, all of those tracks. I see, I see. Probably lots of the ovals as well, because they're almost constantly running at higher RPMs, high speed and everything. No! Oh my gosh, that was way too close. Yeah, mostly oval. Probably some tracks like... maybe like... maybe Watkins Glen as well? Maybe? That's got some decent speed on it. Maybe Cleveland Airport as well would have benefited those engines, given that one was a pretty high speed track. But mostly ovals, yeah. They probably would have struggled a little bit on like Long Beach with the turbo lag and everything, maybe. Or like Mid-Ohio. Alright, not the best run so far, but we're still in the lead. I will take that. Our front is heavily damaged. And instead end up with an absolute powerhouse of Mercedes. Just to exploit the rules. I see. Clever, clever. Clever, clever. I see what you were doing there, Mercedes. I see what you were doing. Here we go. More speed. Ironically, that probably resulted in the development wars that led to the correct IRL split. Looking back on it, that probably was one of the major factors, or one of the major like potential missteps in regulations that resulted in the at least, you know, made the split more and more inevitable. Oops, our trunk popped open. I gotta be careful. Boink. A little bit of a jump. There we go. There we go. Yeah, didn't they use like Penske warehouses to test the engine? Something like that, right? It was primarily Penske that ran those engines, I think. Yeah, okay. Penske basically became like the Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. Like, bruh. Yeah. Like, bruh. That was absolutely Like some, you know, covert ops, Lockheed Martin Skunk Works Engineering Division type of secrecy. Like, bruh. That's the kind of stuff you'd expect out of like skiffs or like, you know, top secret clearance stuff, not Penske developing racing engines. Absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy to look back and see just how long Penske has been in motorsports. Like, it's been crazy how long he's been, you know, having a racing teams. Ah, okay. Yeah, so being taller hurt them. If there was similar heights in the pushrod, would have had the lowest center of gravity, but the extra height hurt them. Gotcha. So that probably further hurt it on like the tighter twisty tracks like Long Beach or Mid Ohio and stuff. Welcome Smash Killer. This is Remix. So we will be doing Tokyo Challenge as well. Though I usually like waiting until after beat the US stuff to do Tokyo Challenge. But you can see with some of the extra vehicles in the races and everything that are Remix exclusive cars. Yeah. So yeah, that probably hurt them then quite a bit on the tighter, twistier. Why did I do that? The tighter, twistier tracks like Long Beach and Mid Ohio and like that type of stuff. But on power tracks though, that would have helped them out a lot. Yeah, no, we still got a little ways to go. Like, even though we are in Detroit and we're going through the car club races and everything, we still got a little ways to go. But this is our prize car and starter car only challenge, and we have a good selection in our garage now. Like, we beat in the SUV car clubs. We're making our way through the sedan car clubs. We got the chopper, we got the muscle car, we got the SUV. All of those have been knocked out. I basically just need tuners and exotics left. Yeah, S7 especially. That thing I heard was actually really good handling-wise, despite its longer wheelbase and everything. And it's why up until recently, only the C401 used double overhead cam engines. Most of the other Corvettes were pushrods up until there was another special edition of the current C8 that uses a double overhead cam engine as well, if memory serves correctly. I'm trying to remember what the code for that one is. That also the newer Z01? They got a double overhead cam engine. Maybe. I might be misremembering. Biggest commentary for this game was beating with the Cobalt. Ah, the Cobalt is the best. Yeah, the lowest center of gravity, the torque, packaging, the ability to, you know, share components with cheaper vehicles, all that fun stuff. That's why the LS series of engines were so prominent. The compact, make good cheap power, and have lots of support. aftermarket and OEM. And pound for pound, they're one of they're fairly inexpensive. Ah, okay, both the Z06 and the Z01 have it. Gotcha. It feels so strange. Like I bet those sound a lot different than the pushrod vets as well. Why'd I do that? Alright, that was dumb. That was very dumb. But hey, I am also very dumb, so it works. It works out. It is on brand. It is on brand. Sounds like at the forest is supposed to sound. Okay. It's kind of got the high revving V8 in there now. Very nice, very nice. Oh, the kitty is joining us. We now have cat BOP. Alright, don't crash. Don't crash into the explodey thing. Wonder how aggressive the blow-off valve sound is. That's gotta sound pretty interesting too. Hearing it when it shifts and everything like that.
Yeah, homie, I'm impressed.
Nice, now we got the CL55 as well. Hi, kitty. Oh, ah! It's the same fuel economy. I wonder if it's like... It only makes that crazy amount of power in like the higher RPM range. So that... In the lower RPM range, it doesn't... You know, it doesn't use nearly as much fuel. And my dream is to make slushies and waffles with chicken in Japan. What? Okay. Yeah. I mean, slushies are always based. Same with waffles. Cat. Uh-oh. There we go. She attacked the cable there. Oh jeez. So how does it manage the fuel efficiency then? Lighter weight? Different fuel maps based on the throttle? Oh, the Sonic video chip. Got it. That's what got the slushies in Japan and stuff. Oh wait, no, Sonic hot dogs. Sonic hot dogs or Sonic the character, the hedgehog? Alright, sport bike versus sport bike.
And it's blazing fast too. I hope you got the guts to go toe to toe with this girl. Because if you let her get away, you won't see her till the finish.
Don't worry, we have just the same amount of speed as her, we'll be fine. You calm down now, kitty? You calm down? Sonic the place, okay. Not the Sonic the Hedgehog. I wonder then if like it's a different like engine map mode that's available that they tested it on that kind of, you know, allows it to get that number. That would make sense then. Because if you're making more power, especially if it's a similar engine design and everything, you know, that would, you know, you'd have to use more fuel to make that extra power if you have the same efficiency. True, but more air, you gotta have more fuel due to the stoichiometric air-fuel ratio. 14.7 to 1. So if you're running more boost, you gotta use more fuel. Usually, anyway. Because if you run lean, then you create your oxides of nitrogen, and if you run rich, you run your get your hydrocarbons and everything. No, you're probably not. So it's probably why they have like different engine maps and everything for like different modes. It's probably not making that power, you know, under regular driving and everything. It's probably making considerably less. But yeah, regardless of how much power you're making, the air-fuel ratio needs to be 14.7 to 1 for complete combustion. That's just chemistry. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Similar amounts of fuel and air going in. Oh, okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Alright, yeah, things are starting to get spicy now. Nah, I'd imagine they both have the direct injection. GM's been using direct injection in their engines for a long time. Since the mid-2010s at the least. Even earlier than that. Have them go port injection again doesn't seem right. The only reason they have some smaller port injectors is for cleaning the valves to prevent the carbon buildup on the valves, because the detergents in the fuel help clean that and help reduce the buildup there. That was an issue in the early GM engines as well, the early direct injection GM engines, where after a certain amount of time they needed to be completely rebuilt and they needed to have like walnut blasting or something like that on the valve train, because the carbon deposits would get just too much. Oh, you kidding me? Okay. But you need to cycle those port injectors considerably less than the main direct injection, just enough to get it to clean. Not necessarily. The main thing is more so for the cleaning, because it doesn't become nearly as atomized when it's port injected. Plus, you have a lot less control over how it enters the combustion chamber when it's port injected versus direct injected. So unless they're doing something funky with the spark system, or with the orientation of the spark plugs, like, it's usually not... You're usually better off power-wise with direct injection, with the main benefit of port injection being the cleaning and everything. Granted, they may supplement with port injection at higher loads in order to run smaller direct injectors to save fuel that way, which could potentially be how they get it to work, where they basically run considerably smaller injectors than would normally be spec'd for the engine. Again, this is more so spitballing. And that allows them to run less fuel and run leaner under lower power loads. Probably. What's some of the street kids in Flood tonight? Not really. I'm not keeping much tabs on that type of stuff.
Real impressive, man, but you gotta stop playing
I mean, for the most part though, it's mainly for the cleaning, because I know early on with the direct injection, especially the GM engines, but some other engines as well, it was mainly you kept getting a lot of the carbon deposits on the valve train and everything, which caused engine damage. Oh yeah, almost like an individual throttle body type of system, but with carbureted engines. Yeah. You see that as well as some, or you see similar design philosophies with like the older, like 6-pack carburetors, with like the Plymouth engines and everything. Smaller carburetors, but more carburetors per cylinder, or yeah, I guess more carburetor per cylinder allows better fine-tuning of fuel delivery. Better air and fuel delivery, but much more of a pain to set up as well. You can see that as well with the Unicorn version 1, as that had the straight stacks, and I believe individual carburetor, well, not individual carburetor, but like, you know, individual throttle bodies per cylinder. Which kind of run a similar, which is run similarly to like the individual carburetors per cylinder and everything like that. Yeah. Then imagine they're probably still making. They're probably still making less power than if you had, like, you know, individual direct injection and all that stuff. Let's not. Oh, okay, so they're doing something with the spark and, they're doing something with the spark and the fuel timing then. Okay. That makes sense, Gotcha. That makes sense then. Okay. So it's they're almost running them in like a stage for the fuel injection and everything, where one goes then the other goes. So you're able to run the fuel a lot later. So you're basically able to spray it right into the spark plug with an advanced timing and stuff, and avoid that. Gotcha. Okay.
What, you think you're a pimp, BC?
Yeah, okay, so they're running more advanced timing. They're spraying a small amount of fuel with the atomization first to get the ignition going. And then as the intake valve open, no, hang on. The other way around. They're spraying the port first, probably. As the intake valve opens, it comes in. You already have a little bit of fuel. That allows them to advance the ignition timing for better power and more complete combustion. But if you advance it too much like that, you do end up with engine knocking. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Man, this guy has some
Basically, they're running them staggered in the timing. They're running staggered timing on the injectors to get complete combustion without worrying about engine knock with advanced ignition timing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, more power. And more tuning potential as well, because now you have more fuel injectors you can upgrade for better fuel delivery. for when you run, you know, higher boost pressures and all that stuff. So that helps out even more. Now, to be fair, you're already... Ow. You're already pushing these engines quite a bit with their, you know, the 800 horsepower range with the Roush engines. But this is how we get the crazy 4-digit horsepower machines that absolutely shred dyno records and make people too scared to drive them. Okay, that was rough. Yep, hi Caesar. Huh. I mean, depending on the pressure the superchargers are making, they still gotta have a little bit more stress for sure. But yeah, the power delivery though and power potential of these engines has gotten so good. Okay, this is one of the ones where the sport bike ain't doing too good here. Yeah, and the manufacturing, like the manufacturing procedures and everything allow them to make stronger, lighter parts too. Oh boy, okay. Come on, let's weave through here. There we go. Oh, nice. And so it's got much less parasitic drag and everything, better manufacturing tolerances, all that fun stuff. So it's able to make more power. Okay, that got spicy there. I got very spicy there. Oh man, all right. That's race 1 of 3. All right, we're probably gonna stab Caesar, and then we're probably end the stream here because it is getting late. So 2 more races. 2 more races. This may give us some upgrades for A-class cars as well. Alright, installing GTA, these games give you specs. Welcome, JB. Yeah, that's the reason why I kind of stopped playing GTA Online. Like, it's fun, it's cool, like being part of the world and everything, having your own criminal empire and all that stuff. But like, my gosh, the grind is real. The game bullies you. The game bullies you so much. Nah, two more races. Herp has an Eaton supercharger. Oh. So what are the power gains for that with the more efficient supercharger then? 30 more horsepower. That's pretty good then, actually. Come on, give me some speed. Nice. Stresses the engine less as well there. You're probably able to track it more and everything. And the less heat means it's able to make more power, more peak power longer. Oh, what, for the HSW upgrades? Rip. Yeah, the prices are kind of ridiculous. I hope GTA 6 Online, the pricing's a lot better. To be fair, they haven't exactly had the best class allocation for trucks. in the game. Some are muscles, some are utilities, some are off-road, some are SUVs. They're all over the place. Yeah. And that's the benefits of modern manufacturing and everything. Okay. Come on, we got this. Oh, that would have been a decapitation there. Oh, thankfully that's not the case. Yeah, we're good.
I got you well, Holmes.
Level 2 performance spots for Class B vehicles. Bro, we're in Class A cars. Class B cars. Alright, take care, Nanya. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Alright, final race. And we're up against some of the fastest cars in the game. There's a McLaren F1, that's Bacani Zonda. And there is... oh boy. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played in a while. I didn't like the FOMO they created with the removing certain cars in the in the online stores and everything. I didn't like that part. I thought that was kind of scummy, so I kind of decided to put it up. Plus, I've been getting more and more into sim racing, so that's been the main thing I've been focusing on. I mean, Rockstar, the cars haven't always been super realistic, per se. Oh, we should have gone the other way. We definitely should have gone the other way. Okay, right is better. And so, I don't know. I've done everything, like, multiple times in the GTA Online. I've grinded millions of dollars, and I've kind of gotten burnt out with that. So I'm enjoying streaming, I'm enjoying playing other games. Plus with online, a lot of times, the fun I have is too dependent on other people, which I didn't like. It's like, oh, is it gonna be a good game? Is it gonna be fun to give playtime, or is it gonna be rough playtime? All depends on who all shows up and everything. Yeah, we need like dedicated people to do that and make it fun. Because sometimes people just randos are just terrible. I hope it doesn't get delayed again. 2026, I think, is a fun. Ah, fuck you. Is a happy medium. Wait, what? What? Okay, y'all saw the Pagani finish before me. I'll take the win.
Hook that thing up, tough guy. I got some incredible new gear available.
I'll take the win. I'll take the win. I don't know how I got the win, but I'll take the win.
Wow.
Wow.
You must be a damn good actor. Nobody's figured out you're a punk. Hey, I gotta give you credit.
Yeah,
Those
thank you for the
show-offs
clip,
by
please.
invitation only, they seem pretty impressed. I work on a lot of those chumps' cars. Dumb rich kids mostly, but hey, they can drive fast.
Nice.
They
I'm looking
wanna
forward to
hang
that.
out with you. So go
Yeah.
on. And Mr. Big Time,
Mm-hmm.
don't embarrass me.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. I embarrass myself. Yeah, true Sigma. Sigma nuts, more like it. Yeah.
You ain't gonna want Mr. Detroit Autocross tournament player. Just you against the clock, man. Come on.
Ooh. Alright, you know what? Tournament time. We're doing a tournament. We're gonna get the CN. We're already vibing with the bike. We're gonna do it.
Man, you don't see a lot of them. I think that's a Colorado. I can't believe this guy racing one. You better be careful. Those things are unbelievable quick.
Yeah, don't you worry. This thing is unbelievable quick too. Alright, CN time. Let's get it. I gotta get rid of these. Ah ha 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 ha. Sure. I don't believe it. I heard Steve Jobs got that disease though. Ooh, okay. Down a second. Come on. There's only a couple corners here, so we gotta really make up ground. Better. No, that's better. That was terrible. That was Steve Jobs. Licking my balls with the bass drop. 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, that was terrible. Alright, let's go quicker. There we go, up a second. Are they actually naming a disease Ligma? Bruh, that's gotta be so ridiculous. The Sigma virus. Sure. I'm not falling for it, chat. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. No, no, no. Y'all aren't gonna get me with that. Are they actually? No. No one is that brain rotted to name an actual disease Ligma. No one is that brain rotted. Sigma Ligma. Y'all still haven't heard of Munchma. Y'all ever heard of Munchma? Y'all ain't ever heard of Munchma. Munchma is the best. We've got the action disease Sonic T Hedgehog. Are you kidding me? I am well aware of the Saul Khan. Suck on these nuts. But y'all ain't ever heard of Munchma. Munchma ass. Oh, we are down so much on time here. I mean, it helps if we're not falling off the bike. That sharp right left turn. Okay. I gotta avoid clipping my head there on the inside wall. Yeah, the Sugandis are an interesting tribe, aren't they? Alright. 0.44 down. We can go quicker. I got one more lap to make this work. I say that we're down on time. Yeah, just a minor decapitation. We're alright. Okay, we're still up on time, if just barely. Oh my gosh, finally. That corner there at the end is death.
Alright, you done schooled them fools.
There we go, give me this yen. Cat is twerking. I mean, gotta twerk for the gram, you know? Oh, pain. Anyway, I'm gonna be ending the stream here. It is getting late. Next time we stream this game, we'll be doing the by invitation only car club races, and we'll be having some fun with that. But I'm gonna be dropping off here because it is getting very late. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you really like, subscribe. Let me know what we're doing well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what we're doing poorly so we can fix it in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you're in the world, whatever time it is for you, may it be a great time, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye-bye!